Hello and welcome back to another episode of FoxyNoTail's Minecraft Adventures here inside of the most rainy, miserable world in the world. That doesn't really make sense, does it? It's raining. It's raining. I've just slept and it started raining instantly. It's a terrible day, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all because we're not going to be on the surface as usual. We're not going to be up here. We are going to be downstairs working on the area in my underground area. And if you're wondering why my words are not coming out very well today, it is literally because I don't feel very well. And you might notice my voice is a little bit deeper than normal. I'm very sorry, but I need to record this video. Obviously, it would be more ideal if I could wait till I wasn't feeling rough, but I got stuff to do, you know. I got things to build. So I'm not feeling bad, but my voice isn't very good and my throat's not very good. Again, this happened to me a while ago. It keeps coming back, man. Dude, stop it. Anyway, let's go downstairs. Let's have a quick look at what's been going on down there, because some things have been happening, and I haven't been down there for a while, so anything could be going on down here, but people have been building. If you didn't watch the last couple of episodes, you won't know what's going on, but basically, in my very, very bottom part of my underground area, I invited people that are members of the realms to come and start building. Wow, chunks, and wow, okay. So things have moved along slightly. We've still got a few spare by the looks of things. It was these 5 here and those 5 there that I invited people to build on. We've got a lava one. That is very, very interesting. I quite like that. Not a lot going on the inside. I guess it's probably still under construction. But on the outside, that looks amazing. The only problem with that one is it creeches over into the next chunk. How naughty, but I'll let it slide for this. On this particular occasion, it really doesn't matter. This one in the last episode was just a house with no walls. It looks amazing. That looks absolutely incredible. The darkness, you are an awesome builder. Wow, that's amazing. Let's have a look inside. Is there anything going on inside? Last time I checked, we had a scaffolding ladder. That's gone. And now, oh, lovely. We've got an armor stand and a little bookshelf thing. Very nice. Very, very nice. Amazing work. That's absolutely brilliant. I wish I could build as well as that. That's amazing. Great job. What is this? What is this? This is Val's time on the realm. So basically what I said to people was, I'd like your chunk, if you like, to reflect your time on the realm or reflect you as a person. Val's been here a very long time. And I guess the amount of iron blocks and redstone stuff and beacons he's got going on there really show just how long he's been on. Now, the beacons, I guess, will have come from when we had the Silk Touch bug in. If you don't know what that was, if you broke a beacon with Silk Touch, you would get 2 beacons back. But look at all these ender chests. This is ridiculous. Look at all this. He must have basically gone and emptied all of his jewels into this chunk. And I need iron. I'm down to my last iron block and my last 4 iron ingots. So I might end up just sneaking a few of these blocks and replacing them with some like grey material. I wonder if he'd notice. Look, diamonds and gold and iron. Val, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. He obviously doesn't need them anymore because this realm is coming to an end and he doesn't really play on here much anymore. So, yeah, well done, Val. Brilliant. And this is where we left off. This is Riker's. He's still working on that. That's looking amazing as well. Has anything else been claimed yet? No, that one's not been claimed. What about over here? Come on, fly, fly. There we up. Oh, looks like the default usernames one has come together as well a bit more as well. We've got in here, yeah, a general store. So this is like one of his shops from his area in the overworld, which looks pretty good. Oh, look at that. Like the ceiling, the way it's done like that, it's like twinkling stars. You've got end rods behind blocks. That looks amazing. Wow, I like that. What's such a subtle little effect there, but it really, really works. I really like that. And the Mario room has really come together as well. That looks awesome. We've got a, what's it called? The question marky block, is it? It's not a lucky block, is it, that Mario has? It's just a, I don't know. But yeah, the item block thing. We've got what looks like the dungeon. Oh, the Bowser bit, where you have to flick the lever and the drawbridge moves away. That's awesome. And a big mushroom on the floor. And obviously Mario in the background. Very, very nice. I like it. Let's just see if any more of these have been claimed. We've got some shulker boxes here, so maybe it has. Altimus Prime's going to be building in that one. What about over here? What we got here? Available. And this one is still available. So, yeah, we've got one more. We've still got some available chunks if anyone does want to come in and build on here. Obviously, the people that are actually playing on here. I'm not inviting the general public down. Right, before we do anything else then, what we're going to be doing today is working on these chunks in the middle. So each one of these square block thingies here is a chunk. And what we're going to do is rip in all of these out and we're going to make this an inside an outside inside. So a little bit like what's going on with that chunk there. We've got an outside inside. We're going to have that in here. We're going to have trees, and we're going to have like fountains and water features and rockeries and grass, and it's going to look mysterious and dark, a little bit like a mysterious wood. Maybe even some giant mushrooms. I think it'd look cool, and some path work to take us to each of the chunks. So I think that'll look really nice. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've got loads and loads of stuff on me to start building with, but we need some leaves. I've got no leaves, and we're going to need leaves because I'd like to do some custom trees as well as planting normal trees. So yeah, I'm going to need to get some leaves. So let's go leaf shopping. And I say leaf shopping, I don't think we've got a leaf shop on the server, so I'm going to have to go leaf chopping with my shears that I've got. Literally cost me my last 4 iron ingots. I've got 1 iron ingot left and 1 iron block left. Right, what type of leaves do we want then? Probably spruce and probably oak. Okay, so my both pairs of shears are broken. I've only managed to get that many leaves, which is not going to be enough. And if we look inside of my jewel box, I've only got 1 block of iron and 1 iron ingot. But fortunately, I just happen to have discovered another 6 blocks of iron from somewhere. I have no idea where they came from, but that's very handy. So I'm going to crack on with the video now and grab some more leaves. Let's turn some of this new found mysterious iron that has come from somewhere, just appeared in my inventory. Let's go and turn that into some shears and get a load more leaves. Quickly, quickly, before anyone finds us, quickly. And there we go. I've got a full shulker box pretty much full of oak and spruce leaf, which is awesome. And I've also laid out all of these shulker boxes, which have got tons more stuff in them. In fact, that one's got more leaves in it, and so's that one. I should have checked these before I started. Anyway, we've got plenty of stuff to get cracking in here. But before I do anything, I'm going to have to do the really boring job of taking up all the floor. But sadly, I'm going to have to take up the entire floor, which is going to take ages. Oh man, that's 5 by 5 chunks. 25 chunks of the floor I got to get rid of. My pickaxe isn't going to last. And the really bad thing is, once I've got rid of all of these slabs and stairs, I've pretty much got to then fill the entire thing up with grass blocks, which is going to take forever as well. Oh man, and this room has always been nice and light in here, if you can see. If we just drop down a block, oh, not too far, just only 1 block please. The whole thing's got torches underneath it. In Bedrock Edition, obviously the light shines through half slabs, which is very handy. So this room's always looked nice and light, even though it's completely underground, because the floor's been lit. Now, when we do the outside inside, and it's all grass and trees and lakes and stuff like that, it's going to be very difficult to light the area up, because it's it's not going to be we're not going to be able to shine lights through it. So it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tough, but I think we can do it. Well, nothing takes your hunger down like mining out a few slabs. Look at that. I've only been mining a little bit and my life's completely gone. Now, will I die? We're on normal mode. We're not on hard, so we might die. We might not. It's going to be interesting to find out. Oh no, we've got regeneration. We won't die. And resistance, so we'll be fine. We're just going to glitch for a while. So technically, I could do this whole thing without eating, but I don't want to keep going every couple of seconds because it's a little bit annoying and off-putting. So I'm going to have something tasty to eat in a minute. Well, that's half the room done already. That literally took no time at all. This Haste 2 business is working out well. It makes such a difference. Do you remember not that long ago, a couple of updates ago, when we had all that lag on realms and you couldn't break blocks? This would have been an absolute nightmare to do back then, but that's happened so quickly. And considering all those entities, yeah, that was just what I was saying, Canado. Yeah, all of those entities kicking around on the floor, and it's still not really lagging. I know there's only me and Canado on, but still, it's not, it's not noticeable. There's a little bit of lag, but no block lag. It's loads better. They really have made a big improvement in the last couple of updates in terms of optimizing the information being sent back and forth from the server. Oh yeah, of course, things can spawn in here now. It's not half slabs. So we might get a few bats down here while we're doing this. And I see a trident. Where's that trident come from? What? Where's that from? That's weird. Can I pick it up? I can pick it up. Is that Canado's trident? That's really weird. That's really bizarre. Where's that trident come from? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Why was there a trident there? What? Jamie says it's not his trident. Oh, well. Okay, free trident, I guess. But that's weird. Why would there just be a trident there? Okay, I've just moved on to my second pickaxe. I'm just about done, and as I get the last few blocks from this, I'm almost running out of hunger again. So, this entire area, a 5x5 chunk area, I've managed to mine out almost all of it with one pickaxe, but it's taken all of my hunger twice, and I found a random trident hidden in a block. Really, really bizarre. And also, this is Jamie's chunk, this, by the way. This is the, this is the chunk that Jamie's doing. He actually was the one that designed, or pretty much designed, and built most of our nether hub. It was a community project, but Jamie did a lot of the digging and a lot of the building. So now what I've got to do is lay in all the grass. Now, it's not all going to be grass, but what I'm going to do is lay the grass down first so that we can then build the other stuff around it and move it as we need to. I'm going to have to work around these torches as well, because I don't want the torches. I don't want it to be dark in here and spawning loads of stuff. The other thing we might find when we start getting down here is slimes, because a lot of these were slime chunks, although slime chunks are broken at the minute as well, so we might not see any slimes, but it is a possibility. Okay, so I started placing in the grass blocks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way around the outsides at this level, which is the level that is the same height as where the chunks start. So obviously we're not going to be stepping up going into the chunks. Jamie, I'm on fire. Your farm's dangerous. Your build is dangerous. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out, like naturally terraform it, if you like, so it looks nice and natural, and bring it all down to the middle at this level so that it's not all the same level. So I've already sort of started round this side a bit, and what I will then do where it meets like this, I will then bring it down like that, so we've got a nice level below that, and I think that'll look good. I think that'll look okay. So I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of grass blocks to place. It's going to take absolutely ages, and that's not even half the job. That is just literally to lay the foundations. Then we've got to work out all the rest of the stuff as well. So this is going to be a long job. Probably not going to get it all done today, to be fair. Now then, this chunk here is actually a block down for some reason, so I'm going to actually have to do this one lower down, which isn't a problem. It's going to add a bit of variation. Right, I've gone all the way around the outside with the grass, as you can see, and it's cost me absolutely tons and tons of grass blocks so far, nearly a full shulker box worth already, but as you can see, we're already getting mobs spawning in here, which is not ideal. We did have a spider a second ago, but he's just wandered off somewhere, and now we've got a creeper as well. So we're going to have to seriously think about torches. Now, all of the torches we've got down here at the minute are obviously just enough to give us enough light. Now, I've got to find a way of hiding all of those in the grass as well. So that's going to probably be lots of green bits of carpet covering over light sources for now. I don't know how else to do it, really. But what we are going to do is have to try and get rid of this guy. Boom! There we go. One-shotted. Goodbye, creeper. I don't really have much green wool at the minute, so I've got 64, well, a stack and a half of green carpet, which isn't ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and place that on all of these torches so that I know where they are, and then I know not to break those torches. It's going to look a bit weird. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm actually just going to replace all of the torches with sea lanterns, and I'm not going to bother putting carpet on top of them yet. And the reason behind that is the fact that carpet with torches underneath is great, but then you get the little smoke particles coming through the carpet, which doesn't look great. So carpet on top of sea lanterns or glowstone would be better. We've got loads of sea lanterns because of the Guardian farm, so it's not a problem. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff. My inventory's full already. Oh man. And there we go, an entire room full of sea lanterns and no more torches. So now, oh, there's a torch there. Get it, quick. Yeah, now I can start filling in around it with grass. Wow, this is going to take forever, and it's going to be so difficult to hide those light sources. We need to make them less regular and more irregular, otherwise it's just going to look weird. Oh man, why do I do these things? Why do I take on such stupid things? Oh man. Well, I've now used 2 entire shulker boxes full of grass, and that's as far as I've got. It doesn't look like much, does it? But that's a lot of grass that's been placed there, so I need to get some more. I don't have any more grass blocks, I don't believe, but I do have dirt. I've got loads of dirt, so we're going to have to do this with dirt and just leave it to spread for ages, which is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Could be worse. But yeah, up here in these boxes, I've got loads of dirt, but no grass, sadly. Oh, man. It's time to get dirty. And there we go. All done. 100% filled in, I think. And I've run out of rockets, so I can't fly around. But we can hop around and we can see. And it must be raining because it's gone a bit foggy in here. But yeah, I've filled the entire thing in. And that took a lot of dirt and a lot of grass. We're going to go and have a look in a minute how much that actually took. Let's just see if we can get some rockets. In fact, we don't need rockets. Let's just go up there the old-fashioned way in this water elevator. That's what I designed it for. All we got to do is go over here into my little storage room over there, and you'll see exactly how much grass and dirt that's taken. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But it looks good. It's not perfect. There's a lot of work needs doing. It's nothing like what it's going to look like in the end, but it's a good start. So the grass pretty much went up near the top. There was nothing in the top chest. That one was almost full. That one was almost full. And that one was full. So all of those ones have gone. We've got, yeah, we've used about 2.5 stacks, 2.5 double chests worth of dirt and grass altogether to do that. Plus that shulker box of grass I had as well. So that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot to have used. But it's given us a nice big bright area to start building our outside inside. So in terms of my vision for down here, basically, as I sort of said earlier, it's going to be just an inside or an outside inside. So we're going to have trees and ponds and rocks and lakey things. And I thought maybe with our bamboo farm, we could maybe even add an area of bamboo forest. But I don't really want big jungle trees in here. I think that would look a bit weird. But certainly spruce trees and custom trees. Probably not acacia or anything like that. And yeah, just making it look really nice. Wooden paths and grass blocks to lead up to all of these things. I don't want it to just be like, well, just grass everywhere. I would like it if there's paths up to everything. And just sort of a little bit like what I've got going on outside, really. So if we just hop outside and have a quick look and we can get some idea of the sort of look I'm going for, but with a bit more of a mystical or darker sort of woody, mushroomy, fairy type thing. Does that make sense? I know what I mean. I know what I mean. So this sort of thing, this sort of messy style of build with the grass blocks and the paths and the lakes and stuff like that. So that sort of thing, but more going on, more darker, bigger trees, and just more interesting, more mysterious, I think. And I think once it all comes together, because it is naturally dark in there anyway, I think it'll look really good. And I am looking for my patrons and my realm members to help me out on this. It's not something I want to do all on my own, but ideally, I don't want to log in the next time I log on Minecraft to record a video and it's all been done. So if anyone wants to help me with this, I really, really would appreciate it. But we need to sort of confer before we start doing anything so we know where we're all heading. Because the last thing I want to do is come down here and find out it's, you know, there's a desert over here and there's a village has popped up over there and an acacia biome and stuff like that. We want to have it the way, yeah, we want to match in this sort of palette and this sort of look. So it looks like Canado is pretty much, I'm assuming, finished his one chunk design. It is actually to reflect when he was building the nether hub, he spent most of his time digging out netherrack and falling to his death in lava. Now, his armor stand actually has already, he's dropped it off and dropped it in the lava once. So this is a second set of diamond armor and a second diamond pickaxe, bless him, that he's had to put in there. But yeah, I think it looks great. I think it really does sort of depict exactly how it all went on when we were building the nether hub. So brilliant, brilliant. And on that note, I'm going to end the episode there. I'm going to go AFK somewhere and leave my character on so all of this grass has time to grow before I come in next time. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.